Welcome to Nana's Cook and Craft Corner. On this video you're going to be doing this cute little box. I made it for a bracelet, or basically you use a jewelry box, but I'm calling it a bracelet box. And for this box you will need 2 pieces of cardstock and one, couldn't decide which one I wanted, and 1 designer paper. So the cardstock, the bigger one for the main box, is 7 3/8 by 7 3/8, and we're going to score it up 1 and 2 all around. I'm going to do that next. And for the lid, it's 5.5 by 5.5, score it 1/2 and 1/2 all around. And then you will need a little designer paper that's 3 3/8 by 3 3/8. And I couldn't make up my mind, so I'm going to decide as I build the box which one I want to do on top. Okay, so I'm going to bring in my scoreboard and let's get started. Alright, so we're going to take the 7 3/8, and like I said, we're going to score at 1, and 2 all the way around the box. So let's do it again. 1, 2. Turn again. For the last one, here we go, for the base. 1 and 2. Let's get all the scoring done. So the next one I'm going to bring in is the lid. The lid is 5.5 by 5.5, scored at 1/2 inch, 1 inch, all the way around. Okay, so we're going to burnish the lid. Make sure it's all nice and burnished. Alright, so we're going to cut up here. Both sections here, and we're going to do an angle, wedge that off and get rid of that one. This section here, we're going to wedge this part here and chip both sections off here. So we're going to do the same thing on the other end. Turn it around and just match what you did. You're going to go up here, full line, another line, take this section off. This is going to come off right here. We're going to wedge that, and we're going to come over here and wedge this section here too. So now we're going to flip it around and do the same thing. Just match what you did to up here and cut down here. Alright, and cut up here. You don't need these 2 sections. This can get wedged off. Here's the same, we're just matching. One up, wedge this section off. Up. These 2. And over here, wedge the little sections in. And the reason, sometimes I don't wedge it, but I notice when it's a double box, it's nice to wedge them. But sometimes I don't. I find it holds nice without wedging them, but in this case it works out well to wedge this box. We have that, and they're all equal here. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take this tab and we're going to fold this one up. Same thing. We're going to take this and top. Okay, and we're gonna, these two ends, once they're in, we're gonna put glue here, in this corner here, and the top edge here. In the first section. Alright. Again, flip it around. These two edges gotta get done. And this section right here. Burnish it all really nicely. Alright, that looks good. Now we got the decorative piece, and now it's my time to figure out which one I think I am going to put this one on, or the blue. I haven't figured out. I like that because this is going to be a flower here, so I think that looks pretty good. What do you think? Okay. So that is the designer paper that's 3 3/8 we're going to put on here. Decorate it until I put the bottom. Alright, so now I got my burnishing tool, and we're going to burnish all the way around the box. Now lots of times I don't use this because I find that it cracks, but when it's a nice cardstock, then it's perfect to use the tool. So we're all the way around it. Alright, so to cut it, you're going to go up here and cut up. Cut this one off to an angle. Oops. There we go. And we cut this one off. Chip in here and right here. Now let's match the other side to this side. Alright, so we're going to come up here and cut up. And up here. Wedge this side off. Put the top of this off. Both the sides off. And just trim it if you need to trim it. Just a little bit there. Okay, now we're going to flip it, and the same side has to match. So we're going to come up here. Up. Wedge that part. Take this part off. Trim it right here. And flip it over. Cut all the way up. The two lines. Side. Let's take these two sections off. and over here. Alright, so it should look like this. And you're going to bring these up after all together. So now to get it glued, we're going to, right here, we're going to start by gluing this one here, right here. And we're going to flip that up. Turn around. And this side here. Flip it up. Let's put some burners on it. Some here and here, and we're going to lift this up like so, and like so. Making sure the corners are nice. I'm going to come up here with these two flaps and fold them over, lay them down. And that will hold the corners in much better when we do this final section. Now the lid is going to be very similar to done the same way. Burnish. It sticks really good down here. Alright. Now, that should be good. It's all nice. Let's put that nice lid on there, which sits really beautifully on there. And all I gotta do now is decorate the top of it, which I had done 2 leaves and sponged the edges of them, and I'm gonna lift them up a bit. But you can put whatever kind of way you want to decorate. Nice little flower that I made earlier. Top it off. Put that on the center. Just make sure it stays down. Bring the other one in here, and there you have it. Nice 2 elegant boxes designed for bracelets or whatever kind of jewelry, but this one was designed for a bracelet. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if so, please give it a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe, where you can see some crafting videos released every Mondays and cooking videos on Wednesdays if you're into cooking. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you soon. Have a great day.